Welcome to your daily focus for November the 16th, 2018. My name's Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you, truly. Now, let's turn to the cards and see what they have to say about the energy that's around us, and there is a lot of energy around us, so expect to feel the shift. Expect to feel an imbalance. Expect to feel a confusion or a doubt coming in, okay? It's all right. Seven of Pentacles. Now, what is your focus? Where is your focus? So this could be a day when we are turning our attention in different ways. Things are pulling us off our path. We're not really getting the clarity we need in any one area, perhaps. And so we have to be very conscious and very diligent about what we are really focusing on, and is it something that we want to focus on, need to focus on? Is it on our path forward? Is it in some way bring some kind of value in? Whether we're investing our time or energy or resources or an emotion, a love. Is it truly an investment? Or is it draining you of energy? So where's your focus this weekend? I think that's going to be hard. I mean, the moon's in Pisces. Mars just went into Pisces. Neptune is getting ready to go stationary direct in Pisces. So there is a lot of energy happening in Pisces right now. Absolutely. So our focus could be more into the, I see magical here. I see the stars around her today. This big giant moon. So going within. We have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, we want to go forward. We want to jump into the new experience. We want to experience the new. We want to, it's like we have been going through this forest and we've had to dismount off our horse. We've had to walk our horse. We get all the way and then we find out we're at the edge of a cliff and we have to turn back and walk it down, or there's a stream, or there's a fallen tree we got to get around, or the thicket's really thick and it takes us days to hack through it. And here we finally hit the field and we're like, charge. We hold that sword up so high and we yell, charge. Let's go forward. Let's do this. So be careful. We got to pull that energy back. We don't want to just knee-jerk in energy. We don't want to just jump into something because it feels right and it feels good. We want to take our time and think it through. And yes, it might be very great. It might be very good for you, your path forward. So it won't hinder you by thinking it through. So think it through. Just because you've had a clearing doesn't mean you should get into a full gallop, because there could be a rabbit hole there or something. That horse is going to go in it and break its legs. So just because it looks like it's clear, we got to make sure it's clear to go forward. We got to cross our I's and dot our T's. So be careful of what we agree to. We really have to be the emperor. We really have to be the empress in our world towards our truth. And they're the highest intuitives in the deck, and they're also the highest of wisdom, because they bring the, you know what, they don't wish, they don't hope, they don't dream, they don't wish. Yes, figure magic is just going to make it all appear for them. They talk to the right people. They surround themselves with the right people. They set up the right situation, the right environment. And when they go for a goal, a dream, they expect it to materialize. They know it's sound. They've thought it through. They have the right support systems. So be careful of this energy. of just wanting to rush into it. Start going forward. Don't worry. We've got a 3 energy coming up next year, so 2019. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. You know, I almost feel like there could be a depression coming in today. Like, wow, it's so hard. Where is that door of abundance that I'm supposed to walk through? When is it supposed to show up? And we could be so close and so near, and chances are it's true. But we get impatient. So we have to stand up strong right now. We have to say, I am already that person that I want to become. I just have to step into it. So I'll just start doing parts of it now. I saw something just recently where he always wore his Sunday best and he was always like really dressed to the nines. And he says, you know, dress for happiness, for joy, for the party, for the celebration. Always wear your Sunday best. It makes you feel alive. It makes you feel like you're going somewhere, you're doing something. And when you do that to yourself, you just automatically, subconsciously raise your own energy. So we do have the moon going into Aries as Sunday appears, but we're going into this really thoughtful, deep, spiritual, perhaps, and we're not seeing that we're so close to that threshold. That is the door of abundance. So stand up strong and believe in yourself right now. And work that into your life however you can. Absolutely. Be careful of your decisions right now. Understand where your focus is. Well, that's what today is all about. So today, you know, today is a 29 energy, so that's an 11. So we know about the 11. I'm not going to go down that road today here. Because if you watch me, you know the number 11. Page of Air. The Page of Air appears. New ideas. A theory not yet proven. Curiosity and new focus. This calls for greater investigation as we've only scratched the surface. I don't really know. That's interesting. If I explore this way of thinking, what can I learn? So take this time of imbalance, of really not having the clarity and the understanding, and not really wanting to make any big decisions right now if we can at all hold off on anything, to ask a few more questions. This calls for greater investigation. We've only scratched the surface. I don't really know. It's okay not to know. It's fine not to know. The answers will come. Don't worry about that. And that's interesting. Get excited about something. Maybe it's something that catches your eye. That's interesting. Tell me about that. Teach me about that. If I explore this way of thinking, what can I learn? How can I grow my wisdom? So look for those kinds of experiences today in your life where you can grow your wisdom through a conversation, through reading a blog, or watching a video, interacting in an event, a situation, an environment. And keep breathing. Keep breathing. The dolphin comes in to say, look at that, I opened up to the dolphin. Journal, water, energy shift. Breathing. Focusing on the act of breathing clears the mind of all daily distractions and clears our energy, enabling us to better connect with the spirit within. So, sit in quiet meditation. Sit in contemplation. Absolutely. We may not feel that way with the Knight of Swords there, because we just want to go. But it's in detriment, so it's telling us, we should check a few things out before we actually put all of our energy behind something. Dolphin knows that we have been caught off guard, and she wants to remind you that stressful situations induce panic, which causes continued panic and stress. Try to meditate, enroll in a yoga class, participate in some form of exercise, even if it's just for 10 minutes a day. Dolphin feels a water-based exercise will work best. Exercise works similar to meditating, but also serves as an outlet of sorts. Release your sadness by crying. We all need a release. It is okay to cry. I think the worst thing we can do for ourselves is when we try to stop ourselves from crying and releasing that negative energy. Let it out. My goodness, don't store that inside. Get a makeover, an ego boost by getting your hair or nails done. New clothes may help you catch your breath and enjoy the moment. And don't grab those rose-colored glasses, but think positively about something, anything. Look within yourself and see what needs to be changed and take action. More times than not, it's because you stopped loving yourself. Remember, there is nothing that you cannot do, that you cannot be, and that you cannot have. Breathing is a part of your system, body, mind, and spirit. Take some time for yourself and spend it by the water. Take out a journal and write while experiencing the sea air. And if you can't get away, soak in a bathtub and add in sea salt. Or purchase a desktop fountain or a CD that invokes the feeling of being by the water. So it's really about meditation through water. And I mean, there's 1,001 videos on YouTube that are waterfalls and streams. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.